Oh, I like her.
She's funny.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're funny, kid.
Sometimes.
I just really wanted to point that out.
Hey, check out our Patreon in the link below. You'll have access to uncut and upcoming reactions, skits, behind the scenes footage, and so much more. Your support goes a long way to helping us with more reactions and original content. Also, thanks for subbing. Set the bell for notifications. Your boy Rock Lee. Hey, if y'all not subscribed, go ahead and do so. Katie Bishop starting now. What's going on, everybody? It's Rock D. Lee.
D-Nas T.
Jumping into our Katie Bishop reaction.
So I was holding back a thought because I wanted to open up with this one. But like the reason...
Say your name.
Adorable Nerd. I'm sorry. So based off of what we said last time, cause in time it hasn't been like past like 5 minutes really. So that's why. Cause they're gonna get the video like weeks out, you know what I mean?
Know that.
So rewatch the ending and then you'll realize why I'm talking about it now.
You don't even know that.
The reason why I feel like Katie has this motivation to be this hero and stuff is because on that day, first of all, it was traumatic. Her whole building was lost. She didn't want to move to begin with. Secondly, her mom and dad were missing as far as she was concerned for like, you know, 10 seconds as a child. When they're missing, you freak out. You're like, okay, this is the worst situation possible. Her, you know, there's like this, you know, she sees everything that's going on. She sees Hawkeye jump from a building, say, you know, and after that she was not only inspired, but she felt like almost comforted, safe, like, okay, things aren't gonna go terribly bad. And then I think that's when her mom came in, and then her dad died on that day. So it was just destruction, you know, the death of her father. I feel like a lot of things that day especially is her motivation. She never wants to feel like that little girl again, which is why she's always imposing, it's my choice, I can make this decision, I'm gonna be, you know, she wants to be that for someone else, you know? So I feel like that's why she's so reckless, and she's maybe not, she is oblivious, but that's probably why she's so selfish as well, because in her head she's doing this to satisfy her own need of like,
selfish in regard to Clint's feelings if you don't watch all our videos, by the way.
Not selfish, but she
cares about humanity, cares about helping people.
Yes, she does. But like so far her motivation has always been like, this is what I want to do. I want to do this. I want to do that. It's probably just, you know, she needs to start thinking more about other people and kind of like, you know, hold her life to a more standard. Like she's taking these hits and she's not planning it out well, you know? Like literally when she was supposed to like sneak in the building and stuff and Clint was talking to her and she just kind of left, like that was...
Can I be real? Yes, sounds bad, but her method of getting into the building was actually very smart.
I think there was two things too.
But there's
I think she said that Clint would get, I noticed this was hyper awareness and Cap at the same time. But she was like, yeah, you'll get less distracted than I would as a lookout, which was Cap. I think that was true. I think if Katie was a lookout,
she would have been on lookout. Like he would have got to the door the secret way. She would have got in the building the same way. They would have met at the door, and she would him like, "What are you doing here?" She's like, "I'm looking out for you." That's how it would have went, bro.
He went an extreme,
That's literally how it would have went.
Route, but I would have seen it as simple as literally birds are happening or owls are happening. There's crime going on here.
Her MO is inserting herself into the fray when she shouldn't be there. So I know without a doubt, if she was supposed to play lookout, she would end up somewhere where she could not play lookout.
One way or another, no matter how extreme it was.
No matter how extreme.
I do agree that she wouldn't really pay attention. She's basically like a kid with ADHD, right? And you put her in a situation where you have to focus, and it's like, no, that's not what I do. I need action. I don't.
You gotta put people on their strong suits.
Yeah, unfortunately, she still needs more in her strong suit to survive. I also want to be clear when we talk about a selfish attribute, because I also want to be clear that I don't categorize Katie as a selfish person.
Being selfish is not a negative thing. I just want to point that out.
Fair. Lee is a selfish person. If someone, because you guys don't know everything about me, but anyways, by nature, I will generally categorize myself as a selfish person. Katie tends to, I think, I want to help humanity, put people first. Yes. But in this, because she wants to achieve her goals so much, there's certain elements of people that she would sacrifice if I'm gonna get my goal, but that doesn't make her a selfish person in the grand scheme of things. Yes. You guys ready to jump into it?
Oh, I have just one more thing. Because Black Widow's little sister's here, I'm assuming because Hawkeye's not gonna work with her anymore, she's gonna work with her. And they're gonna become the new Hawkeye and Black Widow duo, you know? They're gonna become the besties of the next
That'd
That's
be
what's gonna
fire.
happen.
That'd be fire.
Let's jump into it, guys. If you guys haven't subscribed, now's a good time to do so. Full reactions and discussion will be on Patreon. Also, check out our schedules in the description and the pinned comment. It has our full inventory, guys. So if you don't like what's on the schedule, use the suggestion feature on yourboyrockley.com and suggest something else.
Also, check out the new merch on yourboyrockley.com and hit the bell for notifications.
Because we post content daily and you don't want to miss out. If you're enjoying the Rock D Elite crew, go in the description. Click on that Discord link so you connect to us and the community.
All right, let's jump into Hawkeye starting now.
Back in the game. She's funny. She has that little sister vibe.
Oh, let's go!
She didn't flinch.
Not even she didn't move not an inch.
Do it.
Do it.
Oh! Yeah.
She's not a killer like that, not anymore.
Cake. Jeez, this is a birthday party? With guns pointed.
She's gonna free her.
Oh.
That's what they've been doing.
Look what you did to my rug.
I was just thinking that.
$5 down the drain. Thanks.
Excuse me? I don't think she was brainwashed.
What, you thought I was some rich pervert's prisoner?
Well, the target was here.
Well, yeah, kind of.
Huh?
Wait, this is your house? How can you afford all of this?
By doing the thing we're all best at. Killing for money.
And then you and Natasha will be reunited and will live your Sex in the City fantasy in New York. Excuse me.
They don't know.
She ain't tell nobody?
I think because how her death happened, no one really. She kind of just fell off the face.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, and she came back.
5 years later.
This is where she finds out what happened. Oh, this is what I didn't know she was taken in the blip either. I thought she was still there.
That's why Natasha was alive at the time,
Yeah.
at the beginning.
Elena. Oh my god, you're back.
Yo, she's been killing a lot of people. Damn, I think I recognize that wall.
I was in there for 5 seconds and come out and I've lost 5 years of my life. Please.
Not really. You didn't age.
Yeah, she never aged.
Just trying to help you. No, thank you. Yeah.
Her sister.
There it is.
I need to find Natasha.
Oh.
Can you help me find Natasha? I need to tell her I'm okay.
Now she gets it. Now she gets it.
I'm not gonna do it. Go home, Kate. It's over.
I'm not gonna do it.
I wish they showed that last part in the Black Widow where she was getting hired again.
Oh my god. Are you okay?
I was all saving the world. The reactors thought you were the one in the suit whooping my ass, but
No. God protected me.
quite literally.
And you'll be glad to know he then told me to come home and stay away from him.
Damn, sounds like a bad breakup.
It does.
She's keeping my homie Clint's name pure though. I appreciate that.
She's that type of person though. She takes accountability for herself.
That I respect.
I feel like that mom's the one to blame though.
Here.
Jack's just gonna show up and ruin it.
Does Clint think you are a superhero?
No.
Quite the opposite. I think she's a child.
Oh, Mom can say some stuff. You're already a superhero to me or some shit like that.
It's scary.
She's not gonna say
Recklessness is the unfortunate side effect.
that. That mom knows how to clean wounds.
That you regret buying me that first boat, don't you? Sometimes.
Remember she put a whole sticker on?
Yeah,
Your mom
Clint had
knows
to teach her how to do
yeah,
this stuff.
she knows how to do it herself.
Maybe Kate got hurt through all the time she was fighting people. Like,
I don't think
training.
Kate's ever been in a fight because she wasn't able to.
Professional fighting. Like, not professional. Training fighting.
Mixed martial arts.
I don't think it would. I don't think it'd get this far with the kind of training she was in.
Mm.
Don't beat yourself.
It's bound to happen on accident.
And then pray
Please.
Oh, damn. I was waiting to see.
See what?
I thought you were gonna put the Band-Aid on. But I thought we wanted those stitch holders that hold the wound closed. I was like, how'd she put it on?
I'll tell you something.
Oh, here we go.
Clint and I have been looking into our mom's record.
Why are you bringing Clint's name?
We found a lot of incriminating stuff about Jack, Mom.
Uh-oh.
Including this shell company that he had called Unlimited. Maybe there's a reason.
Oh no.
Mom knows. You're not
Yeah,
telling me what
look
she
at her
don't know.
face. She's not
Please,
phased
just
at all.
promise me. Okay. Okay, I will.
It's her reaction. That reaction is, I already knew this. You weren't supposed to know. Oh, he helping her?
Yeah, that taste thing's
Jeez.
crazy.
He's never been this close to her before. She gave him that Clint and Maya vibe right there. Katie.
Yeah. It is. You were warned.
Close to what? You found out nothing.
No, she's close. She literally found him. She just doesn't know that it is him. She literally fought the Ronin, the person who killed her dad.
She doesn't know it's right.
That is, yeah. She doesn't know. She had Clint. Let me just say it. She had Clint. She just hasn't put that part together.
I think the others have to do that job. Ooh,
Get good show.
Oh.
sriracha sauce.
Hi. I made macaroni if you want some.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, I was starving and you took forever, so I wanted to make food.
Oh, I like her.
She's funny.
Yeah.
And Black Widow, she was always like this.
And I like the accent.
Relax.
She's so funny. She'd make fun of Natasha. It was hilarious.
You have one fork?
I'm one person.
That's so weird.
I use the same fork for the whole day.
You tried to kill me and then just broke into my house.
Kill
You
you!
not try to-
I saved you!
I saved
I
you.
put you on a wire to remove an obstacle.
Facts.
I did not break anything. I'm way too talented in that. And C, stop being so defensive.
Okay.
Okay? You're so hostile.
Facts.
Amazing. I love her.
I promise. You're probably thinking, what? This is crazy.
What? This is.
You have dinner with the enemy.
Yeah.
That's really good smelling macaroni.
If there's Parmesan garlic in there, I'm done.
You would have already.
Yep.
Right as you open the door.
Yeah, but I was Okay.
Actresses like her make me feel like she adds in her own lines.
Yes.
She doesn't just follow what they
Nah,
scripted.
ain't no way, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't no fucking
This
way.
actress is hilarious.
There's certain things that are just so
She was-
unique.
She was
So natural. You can't write that. You can't write something in
Yeah,
there.
she
You know what I
said
mean?
that.
This nigga's never going home.
He's never going home.
Hey, I've been thinking about a name for your dog.
Aw. Where's the bag? You got the bag, right? Her wife, man. Her wife got through that.
Look at the way she eat. That got me.
So what do you want?
Well, it's my first time in New York.
She wanted to do Sex in the
She-
City with Natasha.
Yeah.
In the movie, it was like they were gonna go to New York after
Yeah.
everything was
Empire
done.
State Building. Exactly. See? I love American Christmas is the tree, the presents, the superpower
Oh my
reindeer.
God.
The superpower ranger Rudolph. Yo, she put some respect
So
on Rudolph's
weird.
name.
Reindeer?
What?
Not saying I've got a pleasure.
You must have some recommendations for me.
There's a Christmas market. in
Regular
Square.
conversation.
I'm not quite sure those are the right fit for the bloodthirsty vigilante type.
That bad bloodthirsty vigilante. Sometimes you're funny, Kate.
Sometimes.
He's willing to point that out.
Yes. I know a lot about you. Why do you risk your life for him? Clint Barton. How has everybody forgiven him for his past?
He saved the world.
And
My sister saved the world.
You're really just such a sister.
Yes.
Wow, I did not see that coming. Thank God I didn't kill you up there.
Yo, what? Come on. She didn't say that fucking sentence.
She's really
You're
funny.
She is. That's fucking hilarious.
That was so funny.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Friends. Why are you after him?
Best friends.
No. He came here to protect his reputation. Do you know how many people he killed? The trail of blood that follows him, you could wrap around the entire world.
They were bad people,
That
though.
was very Russian.
That girl's Maya's dad. I don't think deserved to be killed
What
from
does
what I
that
saw.
word even mean, huh?
As there's going to be collateral damage.
My sister is gone because of him. Is she collateral damage?
No, but there is no way that is true.
No
She
one
did
actually
not
knows
let
what
that
happened
happen.
other than him.
How long have you known Clint Barton?
Not very long.
Like 8 days at this point.
She's known him her whole life. Remember, she saw him in the building.
Go, we
I
can
tried.
I tried.
To complete this assignment.
Wait a minute, somebody hired you to kill him?
No, this is free.
He is not perfect. Nobody's perfect, but he is good.
Oh.
She still believes in him after he fired her. Good for her.
However, he convinced you
The thing is, he didn't.
about who he is.
She convinced herself.
Truth is, it doesn't matter.
I ain't gonna lie, Katie earned a lot of points in this scene.
Thank you for the compliment. Truly.
Having someone believe in you the way like Katie believes in you is a powerful thing.
Yep.
It doesn't matter what the world thinks or paints of you. I believe that this is who you are and what you're capable of. That's powerful.
Oh, and Kate Bishop. Do not get in my way again.
There it is. Gangster!
For real.
That was a perfect erect drop. No bit.
That drop.
I imagine as she's falling, she does a flip in the air and lands on her feet like a cat.
Almost forgot. Missy dropped off the new outfits for you and Kate.
It's on the table with the gifts.
You know I did, you just not right now.
Oh, poor
Tired.
Clint. It's Christmas. It's funny because he keeps breaking his promises and she keeps making promises. Know what I mean? I promise.
Every
him,
promise she
it's-
makes is a
it's-
promise for Clint to break.
It's gonna be like a.
This is all a big misunderstanding.
I'm so sorry. I looked into it, and you were right.
Don't blame me for calling
It's
you
the mom.
yourself. I would have done exactly the same thing. I've obviously been framed.
It's
I'll
the
clear all
mom.
this up.
Who can change the records to this stuff to make it seem like he's the one attached to it?
But she looks so happy with it.
I'm gonna let it ride.
You were the bravest of us all, right here. Loyal, stubborn.
Sounds familiar.
Sounds like Kate.
always
That's what I said it, yep.
Stupid ones rock.
Yeah, she technically beat him, didn't she?
She did.
For a given outcome.
In the context, it's kind of funny. She beat him to die first.
Yeah, they were literally trying to die first.
They're like, I'm dying. No. Throwing each other so they could jump off the thing.
I'm so sorry for what I'm about to do.
Oh no.
Oh God.
He's gonna be Ronin one more time. Whose bed is she on?
Her rich fancy ass bed in her mama's crib.
Which one though? Because this is not her bedroom.
Why do you not think it's her bedroom?
I don't know. It doesn't look like. Oh wait.
It's definitely her bedroom.
But is this the apartment or
It's her house. That's from what I got. Her penthouse.
the mansion?
You gonna be a superhero, Kate? Or not?
Hey, it's me. Listen, I know you said it's over, but it's not. Not for me. Call me back.
Imagine you break up with someone like, nah.
It's not over. Yo, that's some Luffy and Sanji vibes. I reject your rejection.
Okay? Fine. Whatever. I'm still learning. Do you think I want to do this, Clint? You think I want to leave all these messages like a crazy person? No, this is your
She'd be a
fault.
horrible in a relationship.
Partner. I'm gonna find you.
She's so crazy.
Liam Neeson. She sounds like a crazy person. Yo, don't date Kate, bruh.
That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm saying.
Kate breaks up with you. You don't break up with Kate. That's all I know.
You gotta be the absolute worst, and even then.
You put on brass knuckles so I can punch your face.
This guy, he comes to me screaming.
Yeah. Did he scream for his homie's sake though?
He was literally getting hit with a USB. Oh, it's a message.
It's for that with the USB.
Hey, I screamed too. I ain't even mad at it, bro.
So yeah, after Hawkeye, Ronan also uses arrows. Come on, guys.
Oh no. No. What if he says, you know, he's gotta die? That's the worst gift you can give to your kids on Christmas.
I'm sorry. I don't have this tonight. It's just a matter of time before the big guy gets involved.
Jesus.
Big guy.
Are you sure?
Can't be sure. It's a feeling.
Then follow your gut.
That's a good ass wife.
It's not what you wanted to hear.
Nope. She ain't no Natasha Romanoff.
I was satisfied with her response.
I'm satisfied with the support, but the response
For me, so
She understands.
I trust your judgment.
Black Widow would have said something like, "This is not you. We can do better. This is the fastest and easiest way for her to get her husband back." She said, "Let's go."
I think she
don't
just
miss.
gets it though, too.
She just
does.
gets it, bro. Every single time I've seen her have an opportunity to trip, do something out of character, she's like steady, rock steady, bro. Every goddamn time.
Well, let's
Poor guy.
talk.
Don't he look like Jack, by the way?
He does.
They really using baseball bats. Okay.
Efficient. This man's efficient. Girl.
Oh, I thought I was gonna jump on the car. Where is he?
Waste all your bullets.
Well, she's better at if she can get him at a range. Once that homie's up close, it's over.
Yup.
She only brought one. She didn't have more?
I don't have any more defenses for her.
She saw that knife and was like, oh.
That's respect. That's respect to fight a swordman like that. Oh, her leg though. She didn't take his sword already.
Yep, she took a sword.
Holy smokes. That mask is gonna come off.
Yep.
Her acting ability, well, it's not acting, but the leg work, that was interesting.
You know what? I see little portions where he could really kill her. I think he's hesitating, which is not good.
Yeah, witches never hesitate. Oh my god. He's gonna reveal his identity.
Wherever you or anyone come back to me, my family,
That's not enough, fam.
it'll be the last thing you do. You have my word. You and I were the same.
Oh. No. You think you're not? I don't know if that's enough.
Oh.
Your boss.
He learned this real quick, ASL.
Your boss wanted your father dead. Now he's using
Oh.
Kate?
Yep. Don't kill her. Oh, yeah.
It's gonna marinate.
Yeah, she's gonna ask boss, now she's gonna be in trouble.
So this rescue mission, you got an escape plan? Hey, are you Tabitha?
Yes.
All right, hop
Uber. She Ubered. Uber driver. Let's go.
This is gonna be interesting.
Wait. Unless he was on informant.
He was the informant. Oh no.
I didn't get the call.
Liar.
The lieutenant. That was enough information that something fishy. Let it marinate.
That was it.
He's
you
gonna
didn't
make
get
a move.
the call?
He's gonna make a move on her. She knows too much.
He could have said anything, like, I got the call, but I was doing something else. Or
I was late. I was delayed.
Anything.
He wasn't ready.
But he used that line, it wasn't enough.
She said she's Natasha's sister.
Oh.
Elena.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mom has a juicy story. Elena. They have a connection. Don't tell me. I was wondering if she had an association with the widows.
She's the one who called in. Remember,
to
she
kill
said
Clint.
she was calling in and she was like, hey.
You could cook, you could mark, you could throw fires.
Stop it.
That's a good catch. You know, everybody could cook. You know, man.
What is it?
Oh, no. That was nice.
Okay.
But why tell her?
Look at this. Who's that with my mom?
Show us.
Now, was she telling her just to let her know, or was she telling her because last night what she said?
Kingpin.
Kingpin!
No. Oh my gosh!
Hey!
Why did I think of that?
Ain't no fucking way! The Kingpin? Shit! Where's Jake Jonah Jameson at?
They're using the same actor from Daredevil 2. Using this. So here's the thing: when you use like a Kingpin, hypothetically, you're just like, oh, it's it's Kingpin, whatever. But the fact that they use the same actor from Daredevil's Kingpin without any explanation about Sang's Kingpin, that was to let you know that almost that whole squad can be brought in. Jessica Jones.
Yo.
Same
I told you,
same
Luke
Matt
Cage,
Murdock.
all them niggas.
Luke Cage.
All them boys.
Iron Fist, is that who
Iron Fist, yeah.
A bunch of homies. So that to me, that's like, whoa. Because I wouldn't, first of all, I don't want to see the end of those casts. Except for, actually, I'm not going to say the extent. I am going to say Luke Cage, Daredevil, and Jessica Jones. I'm all for them. That's as far as I go, right? It was just something about everything. I'm not gonna go into details because this is about Hawkeye. But yeah, especially Jessica Jones and Matt Murdock's Daredevil.
Portrayals, yeah.
Their portrayals is phenomenal. Holy shit. So that's a huge jump. Never saw it coming. The uncle, if y'all weren't here, like this is how my natural reaction is. For 10 minutes. You're right? For 10 minutes. Yeah, for 10 minutes I'd be like, yo, it's just so shocking.
I just couldn't believe it's Kingpin, man. I'm excited.
It's a good Kingpin too, man. Yeah, good episode. A lot of redeeming moments in my opinion for Kate. It's like how the mother said, she said something what Kate did, and then there was a bad trait. It's like as a side effect of, you trying to do good, right? But Kate has like this image of Clint, and no matter what Clint is saying, she's like, nah. This is how I view you. And a lot of times it rubs me the wrong way. But when you see someone try to tear down somebody's character, like Yelena was trying to do, with respect to her and her point of view, she has a reason for thinking that way. But anyways, when you see someone try to tear down someone's character, like, no. You don't know him like I know him.
Yeah.
You would like for someone to do that for you when you're not there to defend yourself and speak for yourself. So for her to do that, now I think she should ask Clint some questions, but no big deal right now.
About 5 years of shit she don't know about.
That was huge. It's just, you don't know him, and it's like I only know him for a week, but part of it, in my opinion, is not even bound to logic. She has this thing.
Avenger picture in her head.
Yeah, because she's like, what's an Avenger? So there's some childlike things in there, but at the same time, it's very hard for me to be mad at you,
defending a homie.
Yeah, someone's character like that. That's powerful.
I think it was interesting that Yelena even looked into it, because she was saying to look into it. She was telling Yelena, like, you should look into whoever's hiring you, because that's the person who's, you know? And then she's like, yo, I should let you know, I did look into it. Happens to be your mom, so good luck with that. And she just kind of left it in the air like that. I feel bad for Kate, because now it's like, yo, mom, what are you doing with these people? And I feel like Yelena would have been convinced had it not been her own mother. And she's like, you're telling me? And you don't even know about your mom? Like, don't talk to me anymore.
You know how I read it? All the above, but on top of that, you know, when the one thing that Yelena popped up is I'm in the business of information gathering, right? So here I am, you know, from my high horse, and not from a negative point of view. I'm my high horse, I'm telling you something, and she had a couple of wise remarks. Like, if you feel that way, check the person who's hiring you. It's like, huh.
Maybe you're right.
Okay.
She looked into it, and now it just proves her point. Like, yo, you can't be telling me this stuff. You know him when you don't even know your mother. You know? How do you know Clint as well as you think you do in a week versus your mom you've known your whole life? How'd you go unnoticed like this, you know?
But the way I'm seeing this as a conclusion for Yelena and Clint, she gonna give him the business, and she gonna ask him, why'd you do it? And he gonna say what it does. Why'd I do it? She whooped my ass.
She beat
and
me
this is what happened.
And she jumped off there.
And some tears is gonna come through, and I think she'll believe him.
He's gonna be like, if you want to kill me, you can, because I feel guilty about it every day. I lost my best friend that day. She was everything to me. And and she's gonna be like, yeah, I can't kill you anymore. And then there's gonna be mad respect between the both of them. And I hope to see them like partnering up, but I don't think they're gonna partner up. She's doing her own thing. Yelena and Katie, I want them to partner up.
It's gonna be Yelena and Katie Bishop. Sex in the City.
You had it.
That's who's gonna be now. Stick with that, because that's the duo. It's gonna be Katie Bishop and Yelena, because that's gonna be fire.
You said the duo thing. She wanted to do wanted to do Natasha. You kind of said some parallels how Natasha can be Katie in this scenario. Yelena don't know New York. Katie knows New York. And you talked about their balancing
Rich girl,
each other.
poor girl, they're both hilarious.
One has more experience right now than the other one does.
They can learn from each other a lot of ways.
Anyways, thanks for watching. If you guys haven't subscribed, now's a good time to do so. Full reaction, full discussion is going to be on our Patreon. Also, check out our schedules in the description and the pinned comment as our full inventory of reactions, including our upcoming ones. So, if you guys don't like what's on the schedule, use our suggestion feature on YourBoyRockLee.com and suggest something else.
Also, check out the new merch and hit the bell for notifications.
Because we post content daily and you don't want to miss out. If you're enjoying the Rock Lee crew, go into the description, click on that Discord link so you connect to us and the community.
You hear his voice? How deep it gets? Until next time, guys, Rock Lee.
D-Nasty.
Out. Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Rock Lee. Hey, if you haven't already, go ahead and give us a follow on this Twitch channel. Appreciate you guys' support.
Janet. wait, I'm gonna laugh. Okay.
If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell for notifications, and check out our Patreon for full and upcoming reactions.